I just thought I'd start this video off just by giving you a few items of news. I have not got my Flip with me. That's on its way up to Nottingham, up to DJI Hospital to get its gimbal sorted out, and I hope it's going to be back with me in about a week or so's time. I've had my DJI Flip about 4-5 days now, and I bought it from the UK retailer called Argos. They have a returns policy, but it doesn't apply to drones. Even if you take the cellophane off of the box your drone came in, that basically then null and voids any kind of replacement or refund which you would hope to get for your drone. On the other hand, if you do go to the DJI store itself on the internet there, you've got up to 14 days to actually return your product, and I think that's a far better way, I think, to buy your drone. Now, I know that there's new people coming into this fantastic community all the time, and I would side on the side of caution, and I would most definitely go to DJI store themselves and buy your products from there. I think if you go to most other outlets or retailers, I think you will be struggling to get any kind of a refund, if indeed you needed one. Anyway guys, I'm going to crack on with the video, so thanks for watching and I hope you enjoy. Here we go then. Right, let's give this one a go. I've got it on cine mode, so I'm going to take it nice and just steady around here. You know, I had great aspirations for that particular drone, but I just don't think it's going to do a job for me, because when you're flying in environments like this, you are going to come across one or two little incidences and knocks and bumps. And you know, it just can't take it, you know, so my reservations were basically confirmed really. I did point out that the gimbal might have a bit of an issue, a problem, and it certainly has. I think along with the folding arms as well, there's a weak spot there. But pretty much on every drone, the weak spot pretty much is the gimbal area, and unfortunately you know, that proved to be the case. So yeah, buyer beware. I think you know, I obviously it's too late now to take it back and get any money back. So I bought it from Argos. They have a policy there. If a drone is opened, basically if you open the plastic seal of the box, then they deem it as it being used, and if there's a problem, you simply don't get your money back. A bit unfair, I suppose, but it's just the nature of drones, I'm afraid. They're very easily broken. They're very fragile things, and they are to be kind of used really with extreme caution in a sense. Right, we're going to cross over. We're going to go into this part of the wood now, and just see what's over here. Anyway, so you know, I'm just glitching up slightly. I'm just going to bring it back towards the home point. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, the phone call I had was from the local police. There have been some reports of some strange looking thing in the woods, and you know, I've been flying around these woods now for quite a while, and you know, I've not seen anything myself. So I mean, I've got the right tool to see it if I do find it. You know, if it's out there, I'm most definitely going to be seeing it if it's around here. So this is most definitely lesser spotted Great British Yeti country. Okay, and away we go. Right, we've got the hat cam on now. It's not so cold in here now, so we're going to use the hat cam. The audio might sound somewhat different. till I last. It might sound better, it might sound worse, it might be more clear, it might not. Anyway, we're going to scoot over here. A different part of the forest, this one. We're going to have a little look just to see what we can see in the wonderments of nature. We're going to enjoy this. This is my little time away anyway. This is how I kind of relax, guys. This is my hobby. This is what I do. See, once you've got your drone, you can get out there and do stuff like this. You can go to places where perhaps you wouldn't normally go, because people, what they tend to do, they just tend to just stick with the paths. Just stay on the paths, just do their little route probably every single day of the year. But when you get out to places like this, because this is where all the goody stuff is around here. All the goody stuff's around here. Right, I'm going to fly from that little gap. And we're just glitching up a little bit. We don't want to lose signal. But with the flip, the camera is, well, when it was working, when it seemed to be working okay, it was really quite good. I just think everything else with it has just been rushed. I think it's been a rushed product. Anyway, so DJI, I've got it now. Hopefully, it'll come back and it will. Whoop. Right, we've got a bit of a crash. I don't know whether it's going to take off from there or not. I'm kind of hoping it is, really. I don't think it wants to take off.
Take off.
Yeah, it has done. Oh, an absolute diamond. Right, we get filming again then. And that just saves me going out there really and just go to find it. If you can take it off like that, then it does save a bit of time. Right, we're just going to shoot around just to see what there is. Just trying to pick a line really, just looking around at the centre of my screen. I'm not looking left or right. I really am just going, as I go along, I'm picking a route, just trying to avoid things like that, which is sometimes easier said than done. But it's just lovely though. Okay, another pathway. Okay, so we're going to take it down here. We're going to scoot over this side of the forest, and we're just seeing what there is. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the flip. Right. So I mean, the intentions of me buying it really was to get out here and pretty much do something similar to this, but just see if I could get those deer like I did the other day. And just such a lovely shot that would have been with the flip. It would have been a lot clearer, a lot nicer. And I just wanted to get it in the morning when the mist was kind of coming up and the sunlight just streaming through the trees, and I think that would have made a really wonderful shot. I still can get it, but I'm just waiting, I think, for the Neo 2 to come out. And I think when that does come out with a better camera, and everything just made better, that would be an awesome machine. So yeah, we're kind of waiting for that one to come out, but I don't know when it's going to come out, perhaps later this year. But when it does, I think I'll be one of the first ones buying it, because this drone, the Neo itself, is an absolute, it's a commando. It really is. I call it Dirty Harry. He just doesn't care. He just goes places where you wouldn't normally go. It does things you wouldn't normally do. It gets itself into a right load of problems, and it just comes out smelling of roses. It really does. I just cannot commend, this, just how good this drone actually is. Not been in this part of the wood before, so we're going to have a little look. We might see something quite amazing, we might not, but it's just amazing anyway, isn't it? I just love being in places like this, I really do. Right, let's cruise, guys, let's cruise. Can I get under that tree? Just about. Oh, wow. Whee. Yeah, you're going to get that with this flying in these environments, but you know what, it just keeps coming back with this drone. It really does. Yep, the Neo's an amazing little drone, guys, it really is. Yeah, do you know what, there's been a lot of division over the flip, let's say, just because I think it's kind of come away from the traditional kind of looking sort of a drone which DJI kind of make. I mean, I said in my last video, it is a strange looking thing, and it is. It's bloody weird, really. It's a weird looking thing. Wow, it's so wild out here, isn't it? I'm just losing signal slightly. I'm going to bring it back in a homeward direction. I'm going to get back into the forest and just try and hunt for the gaps. There we go. Anyway, so bit of news. I ordered another Neo yesterday with the whole kind of package with the FPV. That's for my son. So he'll be sort of getting good with that, and we'll be going out making some collaborative videos, chasing each other around like this around the forest, which I think is going to be an absolute awesome shot. And I'll be using his FPV from time to time. I just really want to see whether it's perhaps as good as people say it's going to be, but I don't really like the idea of this kind of tilting and kind of swaying. It's not really my sort of thing, really. I don't like the way it sort of banks around, but yeah, we'll see how we get on with it. I mean, it's going to come in a few days' time. I've ordered it directly from DJI. I've also got the 1 year care package with it, so if it takes a bit of a hit, then you know we got some kind of a warranty with it, let's say. Right, we're just gonna take it over here. We're going to go over this part of the forest, have a little wander in. When it gets a bit glitchy, I'll start to bring it back into the home point. You just see how wonderful it is around here, though. Just beautiful. It really is. Oh, hello. Oh dear. I think it's upside down. I don't know if it's going to take off like that. I mean, I'm going to give it a go, but yeah, it says the angle pitch is no, I think it's upside down. Ain't going to fly like that. Okay, so looks like we found a little chap. He doesn't look too happy upside down there, does he? I'm just going to check, make sure everything's okay. Props are fine, the blades are fine, gimbal is absolutely spot on. What a machine. Why can't the flip be as good as this? I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's one of those life's little mysteries, I suppose. Anyway, take him off again, because he just will. And we're going to be filming once again, and away we go into the wilderness of the wonderments of nature. If you love this kind of thing, guys, please like and subscribe, because this is what I do on my channel, amongst other things, of course, but mostly drone flying, mostly just doing stuff like this. Maybe a few little reviews every now and again, just flying reviews, that is. I'm not necessarily into kind of getting into the minutiae of what the app does, or what this camera does, or what this drone's capable of. I'd much rather just get out there and experience it for myself, really. Yeah. Okay, right, come on then. Let's see if we can see some deer or something. Ooh. Yeah, it's having a time of my life out here. I've not spotted anything yet. Stick on the big screen, guys. You never know. You might see a lesser spotted Great British Yeti or something like that. Anyway. Yeah, there we go. So anyway, yeah, it's a bit of a shame about the flip. I'm kind of gutted about that, really. I was really hoping that... well, I was hoping it was going to be a bit more robust than that. I mean, it's taken a few little knocks, but you know, nothing massive. I mean, the abuse I've given this little Neo, I mean, this is just a much better drone than the flip, you know, in so many different ways. It can take an absolute hammering. This is just a great beginners / kind of experienced drone flyer's drone, really. It's a great drone, just brilliant. It does everything which I want it to do. The flip, on the other hand, I was always kind of treading on eggshells with it, just really watching myself, the way I kind of flew around. you know, just simply cannot fly the Flip like you can the Neo. You can get away with so much with the Neo. It really is an absolute warrior. Anyway, so, you know, it's going to be with DJI, I think, for the next week or so. I don't know when it's going to come back. I hope it comes back and the gimbal's working fine. Excuse me a minute. And I'm hoping it's actually going to record to the SD card like it didn't do last time. That was a bit disappointing. It's the first time that's ever happened with a DJI product. Everything I use, cameras, drones, I mean, everything's just bloody brilliant with it, really. But unfortunately, the Flip is a bit of a flop. Was kind of hoping that as time went on, it was going to improve, but it just doesn't seem to be the case. Go straight past myself here. Whee. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I think it was maybe rushed out. I know there's a bit of an issue between the US government and excuse me a minute, and DJI, something to do with possible spyware. I think there's something going on with that, so I don't honestly know. But all I want to do is come out here, fly drones, talk about music sometimes, and just enjoy this beautiful place. It's just wonderful, isn't it? You know, there's some people who just can't get out to places like this, and I just feel so kind of privileged that I actually can. So this video is very much for those people. Okay, well, that looks to me that it's right way up. I just want to see if I can take it off. Go on, up you go. It may not want to take off this time. It might do, I don't know. We'll try it again. No, I think I've lost signal. It's all gone dark. Okay. Well, I think what I'll do, I'll move closer to it and then gain signal because it's flashing, saying that I've lost signal. And no doubt we'll be able to take it off then. Okay then, guys. So that's the end of my drone flying for one day. Everyone go ah, but don't worry, there's more videos to come, so please like and subscribe. Do you know what, I've had an absolute ball out here today. This is just such a wonderful place to come, you know, to fly my drone, to be part of something which is just wonderful. Really, it does give me a sense of just freedom, and you know, I do think this is good for our mental health, so this is really, really important. I think every person should maybe just put aside 20 minutes a day to get out to a place like this, you know, because we do live in a world which is increasingly, it seems to be, without going into the negative, it's just difficult, isn't it? So I think getting out here is an absolute bonus, and do yourself a favour. Anyway, guys, I'm going to head on out of here now. I'm going to go home, have a nice cup of tea, and I'm going to jump in my car and get myself back home. It's really quite cold. I'm just trying to find my car keys right now, and I don't know where they are. A bit quick, I might put it in here. I don't think I did. Oh gosh, where's my car keys gone?